game, it started doing stuff. There's some story at me. Okay, hold on. I restarted. I'm gonna restart it. But also, what I did during intermission was this. I fixed it. I guess it just needed a couple minutes to figure itself out. But anyway. Hey, me. Come on. Show the people. Show. Why? There we go. Alright, what's happening here? Little boy picks up rock. Throws a rock and just lets one rip. Nice, Tony. Nice. Alright. We're now playing The Terrible Old Man. What a name. Hi, Blondie. I did not summon you. Ooh, but I like the art style. Okay. Oh! So, Angelo, when are we going to blow this joint? Do I click? Is it automatic? Okay, I click. I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long we staying there for? Oh, I'd say just a night. We gotta keep moving. And then we head back to Arkham? That's right. I guess I should do more of like a see. I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know? What kind of action? Say, speaking of action, look at that dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? She does have a very nice dress. Now the bugs won't bite me in my sleep. Oh, you're good, cat. No worries. It's okay. I will probably try to edit it, practice stuff, so you're fine. Incredible. Zanak? Why don't you get your pasty ass over there and give her your best line? Oh, I like that the photo changes. Maybe I will. And get us some beers while you're at it. You still got some cash from the old broad the other night? Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Hell, that woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Manuel here spend it on hooch than let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. Damn right. Okay, so these are people we don't like. Well, then get us some beers, boy. Left click to interact, right click to observe. For inventory and settings, move cursor to top of screen. I am ready. Woman. That's one mighty fine looking broad. What she's doing in this pit of a town, I do not know. She's probably enjoying herself. They've tried to decorate this dump with some old prints. Oh my god. I don't want to look outside. I don't want to endure small talk with the locals of this port. I'm trying to get beer here. He's gonna kick our asses out the door if I start helping myself as much as I'd like. Get the beer. Talk to him. They got a decent selection here. Some good hooch. Get the beer. Go over there and get the beer. Maybe I gotta grab her beer. No, I already examined her. Guess I'll talk to her. Say there, miss. Can I have a word with ya? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey, no need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. No, she's right. Back up. Go conversate elsewhere. Maybe to your mother. Ha! Struck out again, Zanuck. Suit yourself. Okay, now can I get beer? I have to get real close to him. There we go. 3 beers over here. Where are you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? Innsmouth? Innsmouth. None of your goddamn business. Just give me some beers. Hey, this is my bar. You watch your manners, stranger. Folk are nice here in Kingsport. We look after each other. 3 beers. Please? Please? That'll be $2, my foreign friend. Okay. I gotta give him some cash. Ooh. Cash. Bam. $2 right here. God, can you imagine $2 for beer in, like, today's day and age? Oh, I forgot to mention, after the award show, we went out to an Irish pub to get, like, you know, just a quick drink. And I was like, F it, let's be celebratory. I'll buy shots for me and my team. So I was like, hey, what is your cheapest shot? And they were like, the house tequila. And I was like, I did not expect you to hear that at an Irish pub, but sure. Three shots of house tequila. And he's like, that's $11. each. And I was like, ugh. And I was like, that's your cheapest shot? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, LA is expensive. Because I was like, bruh, shots at least out here in Texas are like $6, $8. But they put them in those half glasses. They don't put them in shot glasses. They put the shot in those half glasses. So I'm like, balances out at least in Texas. And then I'm like, back home, shots are like $2 to $5 depending on what it is. Yeah, so yeah, I don't go out much. House tequila, sheesh. That's like one of the more costly shots. LA, you weird. LA wild. $5 shots is common in Ohio, right? Like that seems fine. I went to New York City, they charged $12, but it was for Patron. Okay, but see, that's a fancy drink. I got like just house tequila. And I was like, give me your cheapest. And they're like, this is it. And I was like, what's your average price shot then? Gosh darn it, the barrel is dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. Sigh. Dickie eating his dinner yet? Who? I swear, we sat a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't so much as blink. The boy's been affected. You taking him to Doc Reeves? Like Keanu Reeves? He'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fella the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. Hi. Blondie is just up in my business. It's kind of normal here for that. I think the cheapest here at my pub is $3-4. See, that's a decent cheap shot drink. I'm expecting that price range of like $3 to $6 if I'm like, yo, give me, your cheap shot. I know it's not gonna be great, but celebrate it. We won an award. Because we weren't allowed to win any others. You know that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort? You see him around town, pays for his groceries in golden doubloons. Ah! Calm down, screen. My second monitor just died. Feeble and ancient. Blondie, can you not shove me, darling? Feeble and ancient, I heard he talks to bottles he has lined up on the table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. Blondie, I'm right here. Why do you keep bumping me? Keep bumping me. Ooh. I think that's why my thing went up. It's as if he's speaking to his old crew. She's just here. Yeah, most peculiar chap. Best avoided, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie. A bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. So his fault. And the old man caught him in the act. Gave him a good talking to, I bet. $3 shot during happy hour maybe, but I haven't seen that in a long time. Right? 5 to 6 of the fancy restaurants. See, decent prices for shots. Not $11. I was not expecting double digits. And I was like, ugh. I said I was gonna buy it, and I'm gonna stick by my word. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows and, well, they ain't gonna be happy, no matter how feeble they are. I've told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. He must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Fancy that, using gold coins for currency. The man must be sitting on a fortune. And then this is where our paths cross. Tell me about it. I heard he captained clipper ships in the east. Uncountable years back and bought back untold treasures. Bought back? Not brought back. He bought them back. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Happy hours is outlawed in Massachusetts. They had it, but too many people were getting drunk and violent, so they had to get rid of it. Oh! I'm so sorry that happened! The drunk and violent part, not that you guys lost happy hour, it's fine. The pub has a liquor that's $20 a shot. Okay, I imagine that's a fancy drink, though. Sorry about the wait, here's your beers. Well. Thanks. Boys, I have our next spot. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. You got a date with that broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. Well, spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town, so rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons. Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. A rich and senile old fart. Ha! This sounds like a cinch. Let's get in there tonight and see what he's got in... Got on offer. Got on offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know. They didn't say. Find out, Saznik. Find out and we may have riches tonight. I do have a key. I have a car key. Okay, boys. Chitty chit chat chat. Yeah. Super aged and fancy liquor? See, that makes sense. Say, fellas, what was that you guys were saying about an old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. You guys from Kingsport? You guys from Kingsport? Born and bred. Me too. Where are you from? Oh, a suburb of Boston. City boy, eh? Cosmopolitan type. Yeah, you could say that. Something about bottles? Sometimes people see him throwing. So, through his window, with a lineup of curious bottles sitting on a table. Each bottle has some sort of object inside. Pendulums, some say, and he's been seen to chat to them, waving his arms about. It sounds like he's trapped his people. I'm afraid the old chap has lost his mind. Too much time at sea. He was a sea captain. Yes, though back in a time nobody remembers, rumor has it he spent decades in the Far East. Some say he talks to the bottles as if they were his crew members. What else? What else do you know about him? You're asking a lot of questions, stranger. Yes. Leave us be. Where does he live? His house is along the coast. A crumbling ancient pile it is too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? No. No? Good. The last thing we need in this town is outsiders bringing their wayward criminal ways with them. So why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you outsiders? We found something. They're locals, Nina. Don't say that local paper. We're traveling salesmen. Everybody hates salesmen. I don't know if they'll like that. We're from the tax department. The GBA is 22 years old. We're from the tax department. He owes us money. Then surely you would have his address on file. Get lost. Damn it. Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want his address. How do you know we can trust you outsiders? I'm a salesman. We are traveling salesmen. Oh yes, what are you selling? Shoes. Can we have a look at them? I need some new shoes. Sure thing. I'm wearing them right here. You're wearing your stock? What better way to advertise? I got boxes of them out in the car. Hey, those shoes look very worn. You're full of it, stranger. Lies. Lies! Let me try again. Okay, so not salesman. I don't think paper would work because we don't work for the paper. Belongs to him? We found something that belongs to him and wish to return it. What's the item? An old ornament. Let's have a look then. It's out in the car. Bull dust. Get out of here. Am I supposed to be relatives? We are his long-lost relatives. You expect us to believe that. You are clearly not of Kingsport stock. Don't tell me it's the newspaper. We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? The Kingsport Commune? The Kingsport Commune? Wrong! You, sir, are a pathological liar. Is it the Telegraph? The Telegraph! Wrong! Damn it! Let me try. Hold on. Is it the Times? Wrong! Wait. What? News clippings about an incident at the local port. They are from a paper called the Kingsport Bugle. Okay, hold on. I know it's the Bugle now. You sneaky game. The Kingsport Bugle. Ha! That rag hasn't been printed for years. Lies. God damn it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. A local Kingsport fisherman. There's nothing interesting here, just dusty pictures of local goons. Let's see if I can chat the woman up. Do you know anything about a rich old man who lives in town? Oh, you're back again. Don Juan doesn't stop trying tonight, does he? I'm a very persistent man, ma'am. I don't know the old man. You're lying. Everybody must know him. Leave me alone. I mean, she has every right. Guess I want to look outside. Maybe the bar? If I start helping myself. No, I get close to the man and talk to him. Do you know about the rich old man who lives in town? Can't say I do. You must. I don't gossip about locals, sir. This is a respectable town. Ah. What about the two guys at the bar? Hey, we're right here. Mind your own business, stranger. What he said. About the broad. She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? Later. Let me know when you want those drinks refilled. Or try again. What do you do? Not you again. I'm busy. Yeah, what you working on, apart from looking pretty? Well, I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah? What is your vocation? I'm a journalist. Ooh, big shot. Why am I talking to you? Say, you write for the paper? Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Now get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, put your knickers back on, lady. Gentlemen, ignore the 6 attempts I made earlier. I know exactly what paper. Local paper. It's the Daily Star. I got mixed up before. We are from the Kingsport Daily Star. Can you imagine if somebody came up to you and got the local paper name wrong 4 times and they're like, no, this time I'm sure. This time I'm sure, guys. It's this. Nonsense. It's the truth. We are journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. Sounds like the old man could give us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales of exploration, treasure, chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs onto Ship Street near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones, an unmistakable sight. Thanks. Appreciate it. I always think about Legend of Zelda games just running around other people's homes looting their stuff. Right? Wasn't there somebody made an animation where it's like the 2 parents were like talking to the kid and Link just comes in and he's like just smashing pots and everything, just like, yeah! And the kid's like looking around like, what's going on? And the dad's like, don't acknowledge him. If we don't move, he won't hurt us. Fellas, I got the address. Good work. Sandy boy? Where is it? Back entrance is on Ship Street, by the harbor. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Let's go, boys. There's a treasure to be had. I got the munchies. Ow. Alright, we're here. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you and I will go in through this here gate. Zanuck, you stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything, though, looks like there's a light up on there. Zanuck, can you have a better look? We gotta make sure he ain't watching us. The trunk is locked by a solitary padlock. I'm sorry, you padlocked your trunk? Doesn't fit. This key is just for the ignition. Boss, I need the keys. Say, you don't have the key for the trunk on you, do you? No, I don't. Don't tell me you've lost the goddamn key, Zanuck. No. Yo, Richie, Silva. Got the key? Do you have the key for the trunk? Oh, balls, I do. Here you go. Oh, thank God. Good robber always comes prepared. We got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. He's having a time. He's just chatting. Maybe they're like tiny hearts. He's in there. Silly old fool looks like the easiest target we ever had. Good work, Zanuck. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we were quiet out here, he shouldn't notice us. He's engrossed in his queer little pursuits. Pathetic. You got our masks then? Yeah. Hold on. Yes. Here are the masks. Okay, get that gate open. Damn it, the old thing is locked tight. Is this gonna be like that movie where those dudes try to rob a blind guy and it turns into a horror movie? This is what I'm sensing. A little bit. But I'm also sensing that, like, people thought, like, oh, it's pendulums in the bottles, but it doesn't sound like anybody's been up in his house. So, like, maybe it's, like, just eyeballs or something. We'll find out. But yeah, I think that's the vibe. Crowbar this bitch. Ting. We're in! I'm on Team Old Guy right now. Me too. I don't really like our people. Good work. Is it Xanic? Like Xanic, because the C is silent, kind of like, you know, Czechia. Okay, Silva, let's go in. How are we gonna play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too lucrative concerning his treasures. We may need to make him talk. That's if the gold is even hidden. If he's as senile as we suspect, he may just have stacks of it piled up all around. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to do. But we need to. The screams of an old man can be easily muffled. Yo, no. Silva, you've hit the nail on the head. Canik? It's either Xanic or Canik. Wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour, at the most. Sounds like a plan, Richie. I love that he puts the mask and the hat. We cheer for the old guy until it's revealed what's in his basement secret area. Exactly. That's how I'd pronounce it, but definitely not an expert, right? I'm like, you know, Chechnya, Chanik. Remember, be gentle. He's a gentleman, Robert. Oh, the light went out. 1 hour later. Oh, my icons aren't even lit. What the hell's taking them so long? They're dead. What's happened? They better not have knocked the old fella off. No. That sounded like a young man scream. I told them. I said don't go too hard on the old goat. Ah, here they come.
Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talk all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which the tide washed in.
Right click?
And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens.
Old man is hardcore. Wow. Exactly right, Cat.
But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong.
Feeble my ass.
Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
Are you telling me the captain, like, saw sea monsters and shit?
And he's like, I have seen the Kraken. I've seen the belly of the beast. I have fought Davy Jones. This is nothing. It's a Lovecraft story. I didn't even realize.
I like.
Just a quick. So I'm guessing that was the sea captain when he was young. Oh, and it just resets and stuff. Okay, so to the young boy who lives in the neighborhood, he's just like, "Meow." He didn't kill him, but I bet he gave him a big old talking to with those eyes. I can see why the kid is shook up. He's like, I've seen some things, man. Well, time for another game.
And now that I have the voicey mod, you can have the tunes. You can have the dance party. Unless you want more Spotify dance music.